Time for the word on Wall Street. Top investors watching your money today. Joining me right now is Baltic Capital Markets Chief Strategist, Kathryn Rooney Vera. Great to see everybody this Monday morning. Thank you so much for being here. Kathryn, let's talk deals for a second. Microsoft reportedly in advanced talks to acquire AI firm Nuance for $16 billion. Nuance stock is soaring on the news. The deal, well, we're waiting on the official news, but this deal could be announced today. It would be Microsoft's second largest acquisition ever after the 2016 purchase of LinkedIn. Your thoughts on this deal and what it could trigger for further deals?
Sure, Maria, and I'll add one further point. The consensus melt-up, I think, should cause some of us to think in a contrarian fashion. I'm recommending our investors invest right now in Treasury inflation-protected instruments, consumer staples, which can pass the inflationary costs onto their consumer, as well as real estate. So I'll add that in. But Microsoft is trying to take on Google and Amazon, which are facing antitrust pressures. Microsoft hit a record high on Friday. It's approaching $2 trillion in market value. And now they're attempting to get into the AI and healthcare sector space to capitalize on what has been a bonanza for them over the past year and during this pandemic, which has been its cloud platform. So I think, look, this is something that's going to be their second biggest acquisition on record after the $26 billion LinkedIn acquisition. And they're trying to, go on some spending spree. This is one of the biggest ever. They acquired two gaming acquisitions totaling about $17 billion in the past couple of years. So Microsoft is certainly trying to capitalize on the recent growth and continue to expand going into the future.
Any investment play here, Kathryn?
Yeah, look, I think that, I think a lot of what, going back to what Mike was saying, I think a lot is already priced in, which is validating the numerator in the PE multiple, right? You have the prices over the earnings. Prices are already discounting this bonanza that, the consensus melt-up has discounted. So what we must see is the denominator earnings this season effectively, be as spectacular as Mike and Ron have suggested. If they don't, then I think you're going to get a correction, and I am strongly recommending investors to be defensive in such a bullish, if not euphoric, time period in the market.
Yeah, well, certainly the expectations are way up there ahead of the first quarter reporting season. Great conversation. Michael Lee, Ron Carson, Kathryn Rooney Vera. Come back soon. Thanks very much, everybody.